Archbishop Anthony Apuron may be undergoing a canonical trial in Rome, but it's Father Justin Walks, one of the men involved in investigating Apuron, who's now in the spotlight. On Friday, SNAP Western Regional Leader Joel Castex firing at the Vatican for failing to put victims first. According to South Dakota's Kelloland TV, Father Walks is subject to allegations of sexual harassment. His accuser alleges that in 2014, the priest touched her in ways that made her feel uncomfortable and sent suggestive texts. Walks then resigned and was assigned to Rome. Among his duties, serving as notary for the tribunal, the group tasked with investigating Apuron in light of 4 allegations of clergy sex abuse. Walks and other Vatican officials met one by one with Apuron's accusers in closed-door meetings earlier this year.
We were horribly dismayed to find this out. This was a horrible breach of trust. We believe this puts the entire canonical trial into some state of limbo. How can we trust the process if these are the men that they put in charge? Those victims were not notified. They were not told that Walks had these allegations against him. The victims were not allowed to have their attorneys present. They were told that the men in the interview were these men were trustworthy.
Though he's an advocate for victims, Jungle Watch blogger Tim Rohr isn't putting as much weight into the allegations against Walks and its impacts on Apuron's fate.
He's not even the jury. He's a freaking note taker. Why does he matter? He doesn't matter. If this was an adult who was supposedly sexually harassed, did she tell anybody but the church? Why didn't she go to civil authorities? Why is it all anonymous? You know, and that's the second point I want to make. There's no question that what we have done here with the CCOG and the lay people and the Jungle Watch, that the reason why we're successful is because we never permitted ourselves to go forward on anonymous allegations.
Once partners in advocacy turned foes, Rohr attacking the nonprofit who currently faces a lawsuit for allegedly receiving kickbacks from attorneys.
Joel Castex and SNAP, to dig up something that happened in South Dakota from some anonymous person, equates sexual molestation of children with sexual harassment of adult, even if it was true, is a complete abusing. I'd see it as another molestation of the true victims here.
Castex, who works as a volunteer for SNAP, tells KUAM the lawsuit is in the process of settlement.
I find it very problematic that Mr. Rohr really wants to take away from the real core of the issue, which is the fact that there's a problem on Guam having to do with the canonical trial process. I mean, this is not a time to start throwing stones at people.
Though the decision of that canonical trial is expected to be revealed any day now, Rohr says it doesn't matter.
The bottom line is that the people of Guam have stood up and said, Apuron, you're never coming back. That's the real trial, the trial of Apuron by the people who have known him all his life.